Hello, we're going to have a fight prediction, or predictions. So this is Amir Khan versus Timothy Bradley, Mingo Koto, Kell Brook, or one Manuel Marquez. So a couple of days ago, I saw a tweet done by Amir Khan saying he wants to fight Kell Brook, Marquez, Cotto, or Timothy Bradley. Sorry. And obviously this is a lot of money, potential opponents, so this video is going to discuss all of them. So I did do a Mingo Koto vs Amir Khan potential fight prediction a few weeks ago, and obviously there's a lot of dislikes about that video, obviously because that thought never could happen, and I made a video just because brief discussion about that, so you can definitely take that away from it. And I did read a boxing article on Boxing News 24/7 on 24.com, and the review is kind of, my discussion is going to be similar to that. So the Mingo Koto one definitely is a no, because Mingo Koto is the WC champion. He's got a mandatory fight coming up, and could look, and at the minute could be looking like facing Gunnar Golovkin in the upcoming year. Kell Brook is a good option for him, I think, because he's the current RBF champion. He's British as well, could be a mega fight in Britain, and you never know, they could negotiate for a fight in the summer or late summer. I know Kell Brook has got a scheduled mandatory defence against Jojo Dan, but who knows, if Kell Brook makes light work of that, you could see Khan and Kell Brook fight in the summer potentially. If it doesn't get made, maybe late end of the year, maybe like November, December time, when Khan likes to fight, because he does have Ramadan in September. The next opponent is a one Manuel Marquez. This is another no-go for me as well, because Marquez is looking for a world title, and because obviously at the welterweight division, that's going to be a hard option for Marquez. I don't think Marquez will want to waste his time going against Khan if he's not going to progress in the rankings or actually get a twist to the fight, as in if he beats Khan he might be able to jump a ranking and face the likes of Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao. But as I've been reading, obviously Manny Pacquiao doesn't want to fight Marquez because he's scheduled to fight for the Mayweather May 2nd. He got suddenly beat by Mayweather in 2009, so the only options is Kell Brook and Keith Thurman as well. And I don't think Keith Thurman would want to fight Marquez and vice versa. Kell Brook is much more too big and strong for Marquez, I think, at this time. Marquez is 41 years old, so I don't see that happening. But Amir Khan and Marquez is a no-go for me. Tim Bradley, could be a good option as well, because back in the welterweight days of both of these fighters, there was a huge discussion and many different times where Tim Bradley and Amir Khan were scheduled to face. At that current time, around 2010 to 2012, they both had titles in the light welterweight division. Amir Khan was the IBF and WBA champion at one point, and Tim Bradley was the WBO champion. It never materialised for whatever reason, but I do think that could be a good fight now to make, as they're both in the welterweight division now. But I'm not sure if Tim Bradley's got a scheduled fight coming up, and I've even heard rumours that Mingo Koto could fight Tim Bradley next, which is a stupid potential fight. I'm not even going to comment on that. But I think that'd be a good option for Khan. But then again, that could be quite hard, because Amir Khan is signed by A. Holman, so I'm not sure what they would do on a promotional front. But you never know, see what happens. So yeah, I do think out of the ones I've mentioned, Mingo Koto and Marquez is definitely a no-go. But Tim Bradley and Kell Brook are definitely more realistic and potential fights that could happen. But you never know, Amir Khan could fight like a lesser opponent. But I would like him to fight Keith Thurman as well, but then again, Keith Thurman just fought this last weekend against Robert Guerrero. I didn't watch the fight, unfortunately, so I can't do a review in it. But Keith Thurman sounded like he did a good job with Robert Guerrero, which is a good achievement for him, as Guerrero's a tough fighter. But I do think Guerrero should go down a couple of divisions now, because the power and the ability just doesn't seem to be holding at the 147 weight class. That's a separate video. So yeah, I do think Amir Khan should fight one of those fighters that I did mention at the end of the video, but time will tell. Amir Khan's still relatively young, 28 years old, so he could fight the likes of one of them. I do hope he fights one of the better fighters in the division, but of course, who knows. I mean, Amir Khan's promoted with Al Heyman as well. He could pull something out the bag, he could get a really good fight, but then he could get a really poor fight, so just time will tell. But yeah, so write in comments and down below what you think who should fight Khan next, or when Carney should fight next, or maybe she should move down a class, or maybe move up a class, something crazy like that. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.